When people are talking to each other, they often use gestures to help get their meaning across. Used on their own, these gestures wouldn't mean much, because they're usually made up on the spur of the moment by the person who's talking.
Two things. One, it's almost always seen as being exclusively responsive.
In BSL, on the other hand, all of the signs are made with over 50 specific handshapes, which are the same for all signers. Here are Rachel Bell and Jerry Hannafin demonstrating two of them.
This handshape is used to make many different signs. Here, Rachel moves it into different areas of the signing space to change the meaning. Him, me, you, that one, you too, all of you. This possessive handshape also means different things depending where you place it or how you move it in the signing space. Mine. His. Or all of yours. Yours.
Here's another handshape. It's one that you've probably used yourself. We often use it to say hello. And when we use it in other ways, it tends to mean something good. Try a few examples with us. Don't worry about remembering them. Just concentrate on the way the handshape is being used. Some of the signs are made with one hand, and some with both hands. As I said, this handshape usually means something good. Well, it can mean just that. Good. It can also mean very good. Good and very good. The difference in meaning between the signs comes partly from the movement, but mainly from expression on the face. Try them with us. Very good. We use this handshape in phrases like, I agree. Here's another sign using the same handshape. It means milk. So far, we've seen the handshape used in this upright position. But if you turn it like this and bring it up to your head like this, it means to know something, or I know. Now here's another sign that uses the same handshape. Drawn across the chin, with this facial expression, it can mean sweet. The same thumbs-up handshape is used to mean
I'm right. You're right. All of you are right. She's right. They're right.
So, the handshape is the same, but where we put it, how we move it, and the way we use it, all make signs with different meanings. And this is true for all handshapes. Here's another example using a different handshape. This handshape is used in the sign that means bad, and signs made with this handshape usually have the opposite idea from the thumbs-up handshape.
I'm wrong. You're wrong. All of you are wrong. She's wrong. They're wrong.
Here's another way of using this handshape. Used like this, it means, that's awful. Notice the facial expression. For the next sign, we use the same handshape as before on the right hand, but a flat handshape on the left hand. That means I object. A flat handshape is used for I want, I like, in the signs for please and thank you, and in the sign that means I don't know. Now, some of the signs we use in BSL look a bit like a picture of the idea they represent. Signs to do with eating and drinking, for example.
Eating, drinking.
And signs made from the outline of an object.
House, picture.
Or the way we hold something.
Tea, writing.
But there are many signs that are not like pictures, like this one. It suggests something being reduced. When you know the sign is about money, the meaning is clearer.
Cheap,
Here's another one. Can you guess what it means? It means expensive. By the way, if you want to say very cheap, the sign on the hands doesn't change, but the meaning is changed by using a different facial expression.
cheap. Very cheap.
It's the same with expensive and very expensive. For a beginner, it's often easier to recognize the picture-like signs first. But in the long run, it's better to look at how we use a sign rather than wonder why it's made the way it is. And remember that the meaning of signs, whether picture-like or not, can be changed by the expression on the signer's face. Now we'll show you how some of those signs might be used in conversation. To make it easier to understand, we've simplified the conversation, and it's a bit slower than you would find in real life. We'll use a few handshapes you've seen before, and some new ones. Would you like tea?
Yes, please.
Do you want milk?
No, thank you.
Do you want sugar?
Yes, please.
How many?
3.
3? That's awful.
I agree, but I like it sweet.
In that conversation, I used this handshape for sugar. That's only one of the handshapes you can use if you're signing about sugar. For example, if you wanted to show that you were sprinkling sugar over a bowl of breakfast cereal, you might use this same handshape with the appropriate movement. But if you were sprinkling the sugar from a spoon, you might use this holding handshape. Or this handshape. So it all depends on the situation which handshape will be the appropriate one to use. Here are some other handshapes. It's also important to learn to spot which handshape is being used. Here's Clive with an example. See if you can spot the difference between the signs. That first sign, a sign that means cow, is made with this handshape. And the second sign, which means reindeer, uses this handshape. Here's another example. See if you can spot the different handshapes.
Tire. Washing machine.
The first sign means tire and uses this handshape. And the second sign uses this one. Now, here's a game that shows you that many signs use the same handshape. First, you decide which handshape to use. We are going to use this handshape. The first person makes a sign using this handshape. Then the next person repeats that sign and adds another sign using the same handshape. Watch how we do it and see if you can copy us. This is a good way to practice handshapes and learn some signs that you can make with a handshape. But remember, as we've seen before, the handshape and even the meaning of a sign can change depending when and how it is used.
OK, let's play it.
OK,
Fine.
what?
The flat handshape.
The flat one, right. Well, you go first then.
Right, me. Book.
Book. Book, want.
Book, want, shelf.
Book, want, shelf, work.
Book, want, shelf, work, door.
Book, want, shelf, work, door, like.
Book, want, shelf, like. No.
Wrong.
You're hopeless.
Wrong.
Ah, you're wrong. Maybe next
dash it.
time.
But I'll get it next time. Yes.
Oh, maybe not. You might get it wrong again.